Hey, what's up guys? This is Power Chords here. I am at Gamestop over to get the collector's edition of Titanfall, and we're about 2 minutes away from going inside. I got number 24, so it should be rather quick.
24.
Now I'm going to show you guys the unboxing, first gameplay of the Titanfall as the original. You guys showed the beta, you guys gave me a lot of positive feedback. 30 minutes ago I came to get my number, and about a quarter of this line wasn't even half as long, and look at this, guys. Alright, so who am I going to get a shout out from? Who's excited for Titanfall? Woo! All on the back, none at the front? Who's excited for Titanfall? Woo! We got pathetic guys right here. What's Titanfall? Alright, I want to hear the loudest scream from you guys. 1, 2, 3!
Is that mine right there?
Yes,
Is that mine? That's mine?
Are you
No
super
way.
stoked?
Huh? I'm super stoked. And that's a PC, right?
No, this is for Xbox One.
Mine's PC. Oh, don't do that. Where does it say?
Let's go around, 'cause
Okay. Thank you so much. That is awesome.
that is yours.
I don't know how I'm going to carry this and vlog at the same time. so
I
I'm
don't
not-
think you can.
Alright guys, we're back to the unboxing studio, and if you guys have not already noticed, this thing is freaking huge. I had to take the camera a couple steps back just to fit everything in, and yeah, as you can tell, this thing is huge. And I guess I'll start out with just taking off the surrounding protective, I don't know what you would call it, like a layer, and it's covered by tape, so I'll speed that through in a speed loop. Alright, so after removing the cover, you can actually see a pilot that is in the middle of the Titan. What's cool is there's actually t-shirt designs from the company, and I would love to figure out where that is because that's an awesome design. I'm going to take off the front cover of this right here, and the first thing that we see is instructions on how to take the whole box apart. The first thing it says to take out, and the first thing that we see, is the Titanfall game, and I have it for PC. And the second thing is the art book, and this book is really cool. I actually have a full collection of art books from a whole bunch of games. Third is the Titanfall poster, and I'll actually show it in a little extra video because this thing is just too huge. Okay, so I have actually two posters. First is the Atlas schematic poster, and the second one is a GameStop pre-order exclusive poster, and there'll be more information in the description below. Okay, so this thing's too big, so I have to pull it out, and I'll just come back with a cut. Alright, so I got it all taken apart. It took forever. So now we have to take off the top of the foam. First it has the statue instructions, which just tells you where the on and off switch are, where to put your figures, like the figure that's on the front, and then the figure that's in the back, which are also on the top of the foam. And then on the top it also says Titanfall, that's like imprinted into the foam. And for some reason I thought that was a really good taste. Now, I just took off those wooden pillars. Those things are solid, man. This thing's protected like crazy. And when I was taking these two pieces off after I took off the wood, I was really scared to do that, just because it was so compact and there's so much detail to this statue that it was just like, oh my god, this thing looks fragile. But it doesn't at the same time. This thing looks like a rock, but yeah, it's got so much like little stuff to it. Don't mind that. I don't know what that was. That was my happy dance, I guess. Now I'm trying to figure out how to see. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to like carefully pick this up. And right on the bottom, it has the certificate of authentication, and it has its own serial number, and it's made out of, I think, 35,000 other collectors. After getting the Titan box, the first thing we need to do is put back the little minifigures. First, we put down the first one. They're very easy to install. They just go right in, on the exception of the one in the back. It gave me some trouble. But, I mean, other than just, like, wedging it in, it's pretty easy. It just goes right on. The instructions, you don't even need instructions. I barely even looked at them. The only thing I looked at it was to make sure I properly disassemble it and not break it, or I might have something really important. the instructions say that this is the rock to switch it off, and there should be batteries right in the back. So yeah, there it is. So I'm going to just take this off, and boom, there's batteries. And that was very easily detachable. It's all AAA batteries, just 3 of them. And this is a little of a pain because it has a spring to it, and it'll just keep popping up, so you have to use both hands or 2 fingers just to wedge it in. And that rock is for the lights, which I'll show now. So when the Titan is at the blue light, the pilot is at a red light. And when a pilot's at a blue light, the Titanfall is, or the Titan is at a red light. So it kind of like shows which one's friendly, which one's enemy, and I thought that was really cool. And that's just by pressing the button. Now there's this little flicker thing. I think it's like some kind of engine type deal, but that stays the same, and it just is like a strobe light type feel. And it makes it more dynamic, I think, as a statue because it's constantly moving. So I want to show you guys what it looks like with the lights off. These lights are super bright. Like, I have this thing at the side of my desk, and looking at it, it just blinds me. And I mean, you could use this thing as a freaking flashlight. These are good quality LEDs. And you guys can notice the pilot. Even the pilot has pretty noticeable LEDs on the top, and it turns out really, really good. So the whole boxing's done. I got some cool little photos for you guys with some music. Enjoy. If you like my video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, my name is Power Chords. Have a wonderful day.